What's up, everybody? It's Mac from MacTheMovieGuy.com, and I'm back with another review this week. Surprise! It's of Wind River. So, I saw Wind River this weekend. I had the opportunity to see it last weekend. I actually did expand my market. I just didn't get around to seeing it. Did get to see it this weekend. It's going to continue to expand across America. So whether or not Wind River's in your city right now, when it gets there, you should definitely see it. This is a absolutely fantastic movie. Definitely reminded me a little bit of Hell or High Water, which is also written by Taylor Sheridan, who wrote and directed this film. He obviously, he's one of the strongest writers out I think we have right now. He's been just sort of knocking them out of the park with Sicario and Hell or High Water, now Wind River. He's really good at these crime thrillers, and it's his thing, I guess. But Wind River is definitely as good as Hell or High Water, if not maybe even slightly better than Hell or High Water. I love Hell or High Water. I love Wind River. Wind River is just another example to me of how fantastic cinema has been this year. 2017, for me, is already better than 2016. I've seen so many films in the beginning parts of this year that I love with my heart and soul. That I didn't at this same point. In 2016, I didn't really start getting films like that until later in the year. But I already have had a few that I'm just like, man, any one of these could have been the best picture of the year for me. Wind River is just another film exactly like that for me. It is, it's a fantastic film. Let's briefly get into the story, okay? Because you probably don't know much about it. What it is Jeremy Renner plays this guy who works for the Fish and Wildlife. He's a hunter. He hunts predators that have moved too close to land, and he lives just off of an Indian reservation. Indian reservation. It's called Wind River Indian Reservation, and he's out trying to hunt these mountain lions when he comes across a dead body. And the dead body prompts the FBI to send an investigator, played by Elizabeth Olsen, and they quickly discover that this is not a natural death, that something suspicious went on here, and they're trying to uncover that mystery. There's a lot of backstory with Jeremy Renner's character here that is relevant to the story, and Jeremy Renner has, honest to God, never been better. He is fully immersed in this role. It's a rare occasion when I forget who the actor is. And at several points in the film, I kind of forgot it was Jeremy Renner. And I just sort of lost him in his character. He was so good. He's been really good before in The Hurt Locker and The Town, but here he is actually this is really a praiseworthy performance. This really is him hitting all cylinders. Just the depth that he shows, and the restraint and the control. You really feel like he is his character, that he has been through this shit, that he is experiencing it, that it is, the care that he takes in each scene, I totally appreciate it. He absolutely, I know this is August, but he absolutely should be at the front of the Best Actor race, hands down. Of course, there's some other performances this year that also deserve it, but Jeremy Renner definitely deserves to be in that consideration. I thought Elizabeth Olsen was really good. I didn't quite feel the love for her that I did for Jeremy Renner's character. I knew it was Elizabeth Olsen. She didn't lose herself in the role. But in many ways, she is kind of supporting Jeremy Renner. This is you know, you could call it a dual lead performance, but it's really Jeremy Renner's film, and she comes into it. So it doesn't surprise me that I felt less for her, because she almost feels like she's there to help Renner get to Oscar glory, if that makes any sense. But because of that, I do have to say, in a supporting performance, Gil Birmingham, who was also in Hell or High Water, he has a supporting performance here as the father of the dead girl. He has a couple of scenes, and each one is just, it'll take your breath away. He is a fantastic, very underrated character actor, and I think he just deserves more praise than he gets. You know, he's one of those character actors that just flies under the radar, and you're like, oh, I've seen that guy. He's in everything. I have no idea what his name is. Please learn his name, because he's fantastic here. So, Wind River, executed perfectly. Talk about just fantastic editing and cinematography, tension. I liked the minimalization of the score. Like, there was a score to the film, but it never really overused itself, and there are a few moments that are meant to sort of surprise you, and the film doesn't do that thing where, like, you can feel through the score that there's buildup. It's more like just sort of the unease of silence, because that's what they talk about a lot in the film, how it's so quiet in this area. And I think that was the right decision, was to have a lot of really quiet moments where there's just like no sound, and it's just sort of the ambient air and the sounds of the wilderness. And I think that was such a smart decision on Sheridan's part to do that, because it just added so much to the film. I thought the film was really well written. I thought the dialogue was really great. It's an incredible film. I walked into this film knowing it was going to be good, but I didn't know it was going to be great. And that's why I'm telling you, you have to see Wind River. It's another film I just absolutely, I can't wait to see it again. I can't wait to get it on Blu-ray and show it to other people. I can't wait to see one of my friends and be like, oh my God, you have to see Wind River. Like, I just want to share it with the world, you know? And that is, I think, truly the mark of a great film, is when you think you've uncovered something, and you want to share it with other people. There are times where I see a movie and I like it, but I don't love it enough, and I don't really tell other people about it, and then I wait till I'm asked, and somebody's like, oh, hey, did you see blah, blah, blah? And I'm like, yeah, it was good, yeah. You know, that's not love. Like, I like the movie, but love is me feeling like I have to find somebody and make them see it. So go see Wind River. You won't be mistaken. It's totally worth your money. I'm gonna give Wind River an A. So hopefully Wind River's playing in your area wherever you live. Definitely go catch it. There's not a lot out right now, so there's really no excuse. So until next time, don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and comment. Peace out.